Hey guys, what's up? We'll wait for a few minutes and then start, yeah? Hey guys, we'll start in 2 Guys, I tell you the most funniest thing. I was talking from the last 2 minutes and I didn't see that I was on mute. Crap. I was like, why no one's responding? And I'm like, okay, shit, I'm on mute. My bad. अरे so कभी कभी ऐसा फील में हो जाता है, right? By the way, do you know, first of all I want to ask, how is everyone feeling today? How's the feeling? Are you guys enjoying the current market scenario? Are you guys happy about it? I mean, nobody, to be honest, nobody likes red, right? Yes, it is a market that has gone down. Yes, everything looks bad. Everything looks bad. No, everything looks horrible. Everything's worst. Yes, it is a good time to average good fundamentally strong stocks, because this is an opportunity that is basically presented itself with correction. All that is there, all that is fine. But you know what? It's still not nice to see red. Whatever said and done, right? I'm also human. Even I'm looking at my portfolio. It's completely red. I know it's all like it's nothing compared to the grand scheme of things. It is peanuts compared to the grand scheme of things. But Firbi, it is not nice. It is not the bear market, guys. It is not the bear market. The market is going up only. Who said the market's not going up? So it is not the bear market at all. It is not the bear market, it is the sad market. For people who are in mid cap and large cap, it is the sad market, not the bear market. Right? The market, in fact, was at 28 points down today. Not even that much upar niche. Bank Nifty fell down. Nifty was 2 points up. So it is not a bear market, it is correction market, right? So yeah, it was the BSC circular only. The news has come out everywhere that the BSC circular actually made people scared. Nikhil Kamath came and said overvaluation market is basically valued right now. It is. Everything is overvalued. First of all, nothing is undervalued right now. Everything is overvalued. Most of it is over. There are some mid cap stocks that are undervalued. Huh? By the way. There are some mid-cap stocks that are undervalued, but most of them are already overvalued. Most of them are overvalued. There are some that didn't move at all. Some moved, some didn't move. Yeah, you can hear me now. Someone called me. My bad. Some moved, some didn't move. What I'm gonna do now, by the way, so today me and Davneet were doing something very interesting. Okay, we said that the market started falling. Yes, it's correcting. I mean, I wouldn't say falling, but it is not Davneet. Sorry, Devjani. Oh my God, I'm getting confused with names also now. Sorry, me and Dev were just doing something today, and when we were doing our research, we were just thinking that the market has gone to red, and it's been red from the past few days. Right? ऐसा नहीं कि अब भी red हुआ, थोड़ा time पहले से red हो चुका है, right? So it is not something new. It is something that has already been read for a bit. Then I'm like, okay, so how do we find opportunities here? You know, sorry, not Davneet OP, Devjani I was saying. By mistake, I said Davneet. Sorry. No, so what was I saying? लोग खराब करते हो तुम लोग. Uh, yeah. Can you hear me now? Yeah. So we were basically doing our own research and we were saying कि कौन सा स्टॉक है जो नीचे गिर चुका है, मिड कैप, स्मॉल कैप, whatever, large cap, mid cap, small cap. What is a fundamentally good stock that has fallen down so much that we can take benefit, or we can like literally average it, or we can buy it right now. I'm talking about fundamentally very good stocks. Okay. So we were checking out a few things, doing like, see, there are some things that didn't fall. Like there are some stocks that didn't fall. So for example, if you have looked at Lotus Labs, it has not moved only. Lotus Labs like, screw all this mid cap market. What are you saying? I'm always outperforming everybody, right? So Lotus Labs is in some different breed only. So वो अलग चल रहा है, अलग ही game चल रहा है Lotus Labs का, right? But if you look at Deepak Nitrate, no, it didn't fall down so much. Have you seen Deepak's stock? It didn't fall down so much. वो भी अपना ही धुन में चल रहा है. Like it's also peacefully chilling and relaxing in its own vibe. So there are few stocks that are doing well. As I said, there are few stocks that are not doing well. So me and Dave were lucky enough to find a few ones, good ones, that have corrected more than 10%. Yes. Yeah, my stocks are doing well because they are like very strong, fundamentally good stocks, right? But me and Dave found a few stocks that are fundamentally strong, but have gone down more than 10%, which will help us in averaging. Correct. Uh, so that was very interesting. Now I will ask Dave. Dave, should we tell them or should we not tell them? This is because we found it. Like we found a few very good ones. Some of them you have heard, some of them you have not heard. So ऐसा भी है. That not everything you have heard. Some of them you have heard, some of them you have not heard. Um, some of them you have heard from other people, not from me. It is not from my universe. So I feel like there are some stocks that are like the Marvel Cinematic Universe, right? There are some stocks that are in my universe and some stocks that are in Ish Mohit's universe, some stocks that are in Akshat Srivastava's universe. So सबका universe में अलग-अलग stocks चल रहा है. So we were just doing a research. So what we will do is, let me do one thing. I'll do something better. Um, let's do one thing. Tomorrow we'll go live. Okay, we'll go live tomorrow in market hours. And we'll go through these stocks one by one, right? We'll see what and all has fallen down because नाम बताने से लॉजिक समझ में नहीं आएगा, right? लॉजिक समझने में नाम भी पता चल. No, not a small case. Everything don't put small case. It's not a small case. It's basically I'm just gonna go live and show you some stocks, right? And I'll do it in market hours. So I want, because I can just tell you the name of the stocks right now. Great, you will not learn anything. You will learn jack shit. It's better you see the stock and understand it. We'll analyze why it's gone down, how much has it gone down, is there potential for it to go up. ये सब analyze करने में मजा है. Simply telling the name of the stock, nothing's gonna happen to me or you or anyone, right? So, one sec. YouTube or Insta? No, we will go on YouTube. We will go on YouTube, not on Insta. But what time? Because we have to go tomorrow in market hours. So I want to know what time from you guys. Debjani will not tell you. She will not do Gaddari 11. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 2:30 morning. Can we do? Okay, I'll give you time slot anywhere between 12 to 1:30. 12 to 1:30 के बीच में कभी भी. I'll put off YouTube reminder now. Yeah, 12 o'clock works for everyone. नहीं रिकवर हुआ तो चलेगा बट इतना रिकवर नहीं होगा 10% रिकवर नहीं होगा राइट सो दैट्स व्हाट आई डिडंट फाइंड स्टॉक्स दैट फेल डाउन बाय 2-3% गाइस कम ऑन 2-3% में तेरा ना मेरा कुछ होने नहीं वाला राइट मिनिमम 10% आई वांट 10% इज मैसिव इफ यू कैन टेक एडवांटेज राइट नाउ बट आई एम नॉट श्योर इफ इट विल फॉल डाउन और नॉट इट कैन गो डाउन इवन मोर ऐसा नहीं कि मैं कल दिखाऊंगा और सब ऊपर चला जाएगा नो आई एम जस्ट गोना शो यू समथिंग दैट यू शुड कीप ऑन योर रेडार I'm going to show you things that we should keep on our radar. So 12 o'clock to 12:30. 12 to 12:30 ज्यादा बड़ा सेशन नहीं ओके 12 to 12:30 we will do. I'm on mute. Hello. Is it fine? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? No? Okay. Yeah. So 12 to 12:30 we'll do a quick half an hour session. I'll show you what how many stocks did we pick. I think 4 or 5. Let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Some you by the way, you guys know all the stocks, okay, but it's just that these stocks have fallen down quite drastically, and you should start averaging if you have not. Why? Because they are fundamentally very good stocks, right? So keep an eye out for them. Cool. So we will meet tomorrow with that perspective. Subex is one of them. No, my boy, Subex is not one of them. What do you think? I'll just keep seeing the same stocks again and again, or what? Come on, guys. I do my research. My universe is bigger. I don't tell you guys all the stocks that I keep tracking. The only reason being, um, though some of them are very risky, some of them are not risky. So I don't tell you everything, but I keep tracking a lot. There are the good ones. There are few that I have not invested that I might just invest right now. So ऐसा वाला है, okay? Got it? Either way, don't take stress, don't take tension. We will see to it one by one. No, क्या tension क्यों लेने का? Okay, what else? What else, my boy? Okay, first I want to understand. I want to do an experiment today. Okay, a quick, not an experiment as such, but I want to do a community-driven thing today. I want someone to come on stage and talk about how they felt when they saw this deep dark red, uh, what do you call that? Deep dark red market today. I want someone to give me how they felt. For all the people who can't see it tomorrow, guys, it's gonna be on YouTube. And once you see it on YouTube, it's gonna stay on YouTube. So even if you can't see it from 12 to 12:30, you can definitely watch it from 12:30 to rest of eternity with 1.5x 2x speed. So calm down, okay? Um, Okay, now I want to take someone on stage. So all the people who want to come on stage and talk about how they felt today, because I want this to be like it's not an experiment, but it's about psychology, right? And a lot of people, I want them to understand how it feels. So I want you guys to come on stage and talk about this. Okay, awesome. Just invite only for the people who want to come on stage and talk about this. If you talk about nonsense things, we will not take you on stage. And also, if you want to come on stage, you have to have a display picture. If you don't have a display picture, I do not like it, my boy. Yeah. Okay. I'm taking a few people on stage. Some new people today. Oh, are these all the new people who have downloaded the app for the event? Okay, so you're getting a nice sneak peek of the event right now. Like almost like, guys. By the way, the event is going to be insane. Huh? I'm not even like overselling it right now. You know, I don't oversell things. I'm very straightforward. But there is the event that's happening on 28th and 29th of August. The number of people who are coming, no, on that event. Oof, oof. The event's timing will be between 4 to 9 p.m. It's completely free for everyone who wants to join. Um, what event? Half the people don't know what that. Wait, all the people who are asking what event, do you guys not follow me on Instagram? Interesting. I just realized so many people don't follow me on Instagram. The finance summit that we have. Okay, we're coming out with the finance summit on scenes from 28th to 29th. You have to register for your event. Register for that event. Registration is free. Basically, you have to pay 99 bucks and you'll get refunded after the session is over. It's not like you have to come and sit for the session only, then you'll get 99. Automatically, you will get it back. So don't worry about the 99 rupees. But it's happening what is this? It's happening now, like on 28th and 29th of this year, this month, right? So please have a look at it. Then don't tell me, Shashank, I don't know what this is. I never got informed about this. All that nonsense I don't want to hear after that, right? Okay. 99 rupees is okay. So a lot of people are asking why 99 rupees. So I'll tell you what, 99 rupees is going to be refunded to everyone. Okay. It's not, we're not going to keep any rupee out of this. It's going to be refunded to everyone. But as someone asked this question, why are you even charging 99 rupees? Is because when you do something free like this, right? A lot of Bakwas people join the event and they'll do spam, right? So we want a quality audience of finance enthusiasts, right? So 99 rupees, if someone is ready to go on GPay, pay 99 rupees, that means they are quality audience and their interest to join this event is high. And then they will take that 99 rupees and we will give it back. No, guys, I cannot take that 99 rupees and make $1 million out of it in interest. So don't think about it from that perspective. Even though that would have been smart, I should have taken 10,000 from everyone, put under interest and get interest. Okay, come on. We'll go one by one and ask people. Yes, my boys, tell me, who can share their journey of red today?
Hi Shashank.
Hey man, name and story, name and story.
Yeah, Himanshu here. So
Yeah.
out of your universe, I only own two because I joined quite late. I joined the party quite late. So I just own Subex and Prince Pipes. But I hold a majority of large caps, and I also hold ITC for a small amount. So I feel
Not bad.
happy today to own ITC because it's completely unaffected. And with regards to Subex and Prince Pipe, well, all I did was I went on Value Picker. I also checked Subex con call last night and I made a few notes. I checked Prince Pipe details. So that
Yeah.
just gave me some relief. In fact, I might plan to average down and I'm hoping it goes down a bit more if it corrects. I'm also planning to
Who goes? Prince Pipes or
either
Subex?
either one. Either one. So
Did you see the con call? Did you see the things that were mentioned on the con call?
yeah, yeah, I even made notes. I was in the morning session and I was just sharing it. I heard the whole con call last night of Subex.
Beautiful. What did you realize from hearing the con call versus just looking at results?
So con call is the real picture, which results still have certain things which are not mentioned. Like one important thing they've not given in the results is the cash balance. They're still sitting on cash, which is not mentioned. And it was good that the investors asked and they pointed it out. Uh, they have given small things like they a lot of things which were stuck due to COVID have started moving now, and this is happening
Uh-huh.
everywhere. So probably 1 or 2 quarters more will give the real picture.
Got it. Got it. Got it. So that's the beauty. One you just told me something. I found it very funny. You said I've held a few stocks of ITC and it's not held. That's the beauty of ITC, right?
Yeah,
Acha market ho, bura market ho, whatever market ho, ITC will not move. That
yeah,
is the
yeah.
beauty of ITC.
It's just that small peace of mind. I just hold a very small quantity, but when the whole world is red, it feels good to just look at it and say that yeah, this is not moving only.
Yeah, I think ITC is more stronger than gold and it gives good dividends also.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a perfect substitution to a FD in the current scenario, which is equally risk free.
I think ITC is the new SGB. Do you
Yeah.
know what I mean? Because
Yes. Yes.
SGB gives around 2.5% per year. ITC gives much more than SGB.
Yeah. It's 5% plus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Crazy,
so
but ITC is
at
like,
least for me, I was just looking at the stocks that were there which I've missed out, and I'm finding an entry point to get into it. So that would include IEX, MCX, Acrisil, or many other ones. So yeah, I'm just hoping in case it goes down further, I'll find a good entry point. Probably just make a small case of these ones and enter and keep it for a while.
have you seen the good ones? Have you mapped out the good ones?
I just have three in my radar at the moment because I own a majority of large cap because I don't get time to track. So I'll own good large caps which I can forget for like bhul gaya. Okay, even if it falls, I'll be happy to buy them more. So I have my eyes set on to increase the portfolio of IEX, MCX, CDSL, CAMS,
Hmm.
Deepak because I have two lesser quantities and I want to increase the quantities. So yeah, so I have my own list which I want to increase, and I'm sort of okay to not keep looking at this because I have my own conviction that yeah, I'm satisfied. I can sleep peacefully even if this breaks because these are long term setups.
Yeah, I think the ones that you have got in your portfolio are quite strong, right? All the things that you have mentioned in your portfolio are quite strong.
Yeah,
Good stuff. Good stuff. So awesome, man. That was something that was nice. That was something smart. Awesome,
yeah.
Himanshu.
Thanks, thanks.
Thank you. Okay, so that was Himanshu's story. और कोई है जिसकी फट गई है आज
Hello,
completely?
hello Shashank. Hello Shashank, I'm Saurav.
Hey, Saurabh.
Yeah, and thanks for just giving me the chance to present my experience over here today. I opened the market at 12 a.m. in the morning. I was with my friends, and all of us just panicked out. I was not that furious, but my friends are like, "Bro, market is falling, everything's red, red, red." And I
Such
started to
nice friends
panicking
you
out.
have.
Yeah. So I decided, okay, let me just go to my home. Let me just calm down and analyze what's actually going on. So I took a moment, and after around half an hour, I just realized that it's a really nice opportunity to grab stocks that I was waiting for them to fall down. And I managed to grab Tata Elxsi. I bought 50% of the quantity which I'm planning to, and I'll bought more in the upcoming days also. So for now, the first reaction for me on this market was quite panicking, but after a while, it just got sorted out properly.
Hmm. Hmm.
And I have a question if you have some time to answer it.
Yeah, bro, tell me.
And that is about stop loss. I was doing my research and I found out lots of people were talking about you should have a set amount of stop loss set to all of your investment, which will prevent you from market crash, if it happens sometimes, it could be 15-20%, whatever you could afford, which will protect you from market crash in general. What are
Correct.
your views on this?
No, but that is correct. No, that's the whole idea of stop loss is to stop my loss. So what you're saying is completely right.
Okay, yeah.
Stop loss ka matlab hi stop my loss. So if you're asking me what is your take on stop loss, it is the most useful thing in the entire stock market history.
Uh,
That's all I would say.
yeah, I was just planning to apply stop loss on all of my investment that I've did,
You should, you
and
should, you should.
yeah, and now I got confirmation. I'll just do it for sure. Thank you.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you, Saurabh. Davneet had something really smart to say. Davneet, do you want to come on stage and tell that to people? It's very smart what you said.
Hello.
Yeah, hey man.
Hi Shashank sir, I'm Bhavik here.
Hey Bhavik, tell me.
Yeah. So I checked the market around like 10 a.m. in the morning and my heart came in my mouth. Like I was just seeing Subex at minus 23% loss. I'm like, something is wrong here. Then I joined the Anish Finlanial session and, discussed something with Devjani, and she said like company is doing good. And I was like, okay, it's okay. And then I see Aarti. I got panicked more, and then I sold off Aarti. I'm like, for the result also came out, it did nothing good. I sold off, which in the hindsight I think like I should not have, but
Mm.
that's okay. Then I saw my crypto portfolio, that gave me a little relief because it was going up, and I'm like, this is so stressful, and I started coding again. Yeah, that was my day.
Interesting day. Very interesting day.
Yeah.
I like your day because it's the day that almost everyone's had right now, right? सुबह ऊपर
Yep.
थोड़ा नीचे थोड़ा आगे थोड़ा पीछे वही हो रहा है सुबह से. Um, but yeah,
And yeah,
I'll tell
I
you what happened
also,
to me, right? Yeah.
yeah.
No, so I'll tell you what. In the morning, as everyone said, I also opened my portfolio, and my ATH portfolio, which is MIMT ATH, I have, and my other portfolio, right, which is my core portfolio. So core portfolio fell down by 1.95%, and my ATH portfolio was down by 4%. 4%, and I've invested around 8 lakhs into that. Okay. Totally it's down at totally it's down by 10% right now. Okay, it's still down. Okay, I said, dude, ho gaya. Matlab, I can't. Okay, I'm done. Now the problem with ATH, I'll tell you, right? This is the big problem with momentum investing. With momentum investing, you cannot average down. You are supposed to only average up, not down. That's the problem with momentum investing. The reason why you can't average down is because the momentum stocks keep changing every week. So there's no point of it averaging again. Uh, Yeah, so I was I screwed up there and I'm like, dude, I'm finished. I'm not even going to look at the stock market today. I'm going to just leave it and keep it aside because jab tak ye chaos nahi hoga, tab tak there's no point. So I'm just keeping everything aside and just closing my eyes, waiting for my money to come so that I can take that money and then start investing it so that I can average my other portfolios better. Momentum investing is what ATH is doing, right? It's basically investing only on the momentum of a particular stock or the company. So it all depends on the momentum. So if the momentum is upwards, then you buy it and it keeps going up. So basically, ATH only buys stocks that are at its all-time high. Now, usually what happens when it reaches all-time high, it can either go up quite significantly or it will correct and go down quite significantly. One of the two things happen. So because this thing is happening right now, now look at this another interesting fact, right? When people say about right time, right place investing, this is exactly what right time, right place investing is. What do I mean by right time, right place investing? If ATH Momentum had launched 2 weeks later, if it had launched literally 2 weeks later, all our portfolios would be completely different. Do you agree?
Best opportunity.
Yeah, it would have been the best opportunity because you would have bought everything when it's low. So for someone who wants to buy now, it's best. But sadly now that is shut down. That's over. Now you can't invest in that. So just see how the market is, right? It is so unapologetically difficult to a lot of people. And this is what it does basically. Now you understood. timing is everything. No, they say you have to always time the market and all that. This is what timing is. Tell me which person on this entire planet would have predicted the mid cap and small cap index only to correct? Nobody could have predicted that. None of your friends, none of the YouTubers, nobody could have predicted this, right?
Yes,
This is
like
something that is
Mr.
crazy.
Alok Jain was.
No, he didn't
Alok
predict
Jain was
it.
also saying like small cap was oversold in
Yeah,
his
it is
tweet.
oversold. In fact, it has to go up, right? Oh, no. See, it's all because of that one BSE circular that came out that screwed everything. Now, who would have predicted कि बीच में ऐसा एक अच्छा खासा बुल रन चल रहा है और बीएसई ने एक स्टूपिड सा सर्कुलर निकाल दिया और वो स्टूपिड सा सर्कुलर की वजह से billions and billions of dollars from the market have been wiped out because of that circular. Do you know that? Billions and billions of dollars have been wiped out because of that circular. Who would have predicted? Mid cap circular. Just do that. You'll see. People took it in the wrong way, to be honest. And it was not something that was new, right? It was something that was old. It was basically talking about ASM, but there are now two, three different types of ASM. It's not even something new. It's an old ASM. It's just about surveillance, but it just started a panic sell-off. And when a panic sell-off like this happens, it keeps going down, 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 down. Cool. Awesome. Yeah, so correction is required. So we found like a few, 5, 6 different stocks that might be good. So we'll just see it them tomorrow. We will go live and we will watch them tomorrow. No worries, no issues on that.
Sir, I have a question. Can I ask?
Yeah.
So, I think the best time to like do something in the market is around 3 p.m. Like, do you agree
No,
with
not
that?
at all. If the best time to do anything in the market was 3 p.m., then everyone would have done something great at 3 p.m., right? You should never assume that this is the best time for anything.
Okay. Okay.
3 p.m. If this BSC circular had come at 3 p.m., what would you have done?
Yeah, I mean, the situation would be bad at that time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You cannot predict anything, boss. This is the stock market. Just there's one thing guaranteed that is there. Do you know what it is? Agree that in the stock market, you don't know anything. There's one thing that is constantly there. That I don't know anything. When you keep telling that I don't know anything, that's when you know a lot about the stock market. Samjhe? It's very, very, very unpredictable, and it's good because it's unpredictable. Itna maza hai stock market pe. If it was predictable, then I'll tell you what would have happened. Okay, if there were 10 people who could predict the market, right? If 10 people could predict the market, then what would happen is those 10 people would go on YouTube and sell you something that they know how to predict the market, so you should follow them and sell them or buy it from them, etc., etc. All that nonsense crap would also have started. Right? If only few people could predict the market, it's good that no one can predict the market. So whoever tries to act smart saying I can predict the market does not know how to predict the market, and they will crash. As simple logic as that. Got it? So don't assume that everyone knows or predicts the market. Nobody knows the market. Cool. Next question, dude. Thank you, Bhavik. I hope that was helpful.
Hey, Shashank. Am I audible?
Yes, you are Hema.
Hi, Shashank. So I would share my experience. First of all, it has been a total nightmare for me because I'm a new investor and a big fan of yours because
Oh
I
shit, you're
started my
new in this.
investing
You're
journey.
just investing right now. What?
Sorry.
You're a first time investor. I mean, new investor.
Yeah, I am a first time investor actually. And so I started my investing journey seeing your videos only, the one that you made on small cases.
Nice,
So
nice.
I used to watch
Shit.
a lot of your videos, also Ankur Variku video. So
Nice.
he rightly mentioned that if you are not good at something, there are other people who are good at that, and you should totally pay them to do that. So that
Correct.
was the best part for me, and I started with the small cases actually. And Capital Mind Momentum was the one that I took. I took another one, Value and Momentum, and another one, High Quality, Right Price, something like that. So
Mm-hmm.
these three small cases that I took, and in past 2 3 months, they've been showing really great returns. And yesterday it was like a total nightmare. When I checked my portfolio today, it was like down by around 5 or 6 percentage. And I just made a tweet to Deepak Shanai saying, "Mr. Deepak ji, is it going to be like that?" And he wrote me back that that is the best part about market. That's how market correct itself. So it was a great learning experience for me. Actually, today I got the practical aspect of what the correction is and why one should diversify your portfolio, because I had most of my stock in fast moving stocks. So it was a great
Yeah.
lesson today, and I just thought to experience the same with you. Yeah,
Yeah, man. You are absolutely, absolutely 100% bang on point. Especially that too, you're saying this is you're a first time new investor. I can just feel the pain. There are so many people right now who are in this audience who can understand your pain. The reason why I'm saying they can understand your pain is because at one point they were all new investors and now they know little bit about, okay, ऐसा होता है वैसा होता है, but I understand, dude. I understand
true,
your
true,
pain.
true,
You would have got so
true.
scared
So
uh, that
yeah,
सब कुछ खत्म, पैसा बर्बाद, everything's going to
नहीं नहीं,
shit,
सब
everything's
कुछ
going
खत्म तो तब तक नहीं है जब तक वो अनरियलाइज अमाउंट है, तो वहां पे
to.
सेंटिमेंट आ जाता है.
Yeah, but I hope you didn't take a panic decision and sell something or do something.
No, no, no. I didn't. I have really been watching all your videos बहुत ध्यान से. तो वहाँ पे मैंने हर बार ये लेसन लिया है कि वट एवर हैपन जस्ट वेट एंड बी पेशेंट. तो
Yeah, that's true.
फिलहाल तो यही स्ट्रेटजी है. एंड सो आई हैड दिस क्वेश्चन, लाइक फॉर अ न्यू इन्वेस्टर लाइक मी जिनको ज़्यादा टेक्निकल के बारे में पता नहीं है, and since I just realized that my portfolio has a lot of stock which is in fast moving phase, so would you rather recommend to diversify and get some blue chip stocks, or invest in large caps, making a small case like that?
Recommend what?
Recommend me to invest in blue chip stocks, large cap
Yeah,
large
yeah,
cap markets.
blue chip stocks are good only. It's blue chip stocks are good, man. It's good. It's good. Large caps, basically, you're talking about. Large cap is nice only.
No,
Not an
it is
issue,
nice.
actually.
I'm aware of that. What I'm saying that for a new investor like me, would you rather recommend to like diversify
It's
to
not
have a
about.
ratio?
No, 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 no. See, I'll tell you what. It's not about new investor or old investor. It's all about risk appetite. If your risk appetite, whether as a new investor or old investor, is high, then you would not prefer large cap. Large cap is for someone who wants wealth preservation rather than wealth appreciation.
Correct, correct,
Right?
correct. That's so
So it's
true.
not about new or old. It's all about what is your goals in life. My goal is wealth increase. Then I won't do large cap. I won't do gold also that way.
Yeah. Okay,
Okay,
Shashank,
yeah.
I think
Awesome. Thank you,
it was
Hemant.
great. Yeah, thank you so much, man. Yeah.
Bye.
Hi,
Yes,
Shashank.
madam. How was your experience today?
So, one thing that I've experienced is whenever the market is going up, we all think that it will continue to go up and we average up always. And that's what I did when the mid cap rally was going on. I kept on averaging upwards, and now my average price is so high that I don't have funds to average it down when the correction has happened. So, this is something that I have learned कि ऐसा नहीं है कि स्टॉक बढ़ रहा है तो यू शुड कीप ऑन एडिंग क्योंकि Anish said this today also कि if you see a 10% correction in a very good stock, you can buy it. He does this whenever he sees a 10% correction. So I'll keep this in mind. I will only average it down now. From now, I will not average it up say. I've exhausted all my funds. I have very limited capacity when it comes to investing. So अब नेगेटिव हो रहा है तो आई वेट फॉर इट टू बाउंस बैक एंड देन नेक्स्ट मंथ जब थोड़ा आई सेव इनफ आई पुट इट only when I'll see correction.
No, that's true. That's true. That's something I do as well because I have this thing that I can't keep money idle in my bank account. I get very irritated. So every time usually I get all my money from my other income sources by 15th of August. Like every month, 15th ke pehle, I get all my things cleared, right? So even I keep doing this only. I just keep buying. As soon as I get it, I buy. I don't care about the cost and the future elements of the cost, nothing, right? But now see everything's falling and even I have exhausted, right? So I have to literally wait and then actually buy. So yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You are right. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, awesome guys. So that was it, Davneet. Also, guys, I just did a very weird video today. Okay, it's not because of it's not a weird video. I did a video which a lot of people need to hear, right? And it's a little weird because the way I've explained it is slightly weird. I don't know how many of y'all will understand it, how many of y'all would not understand it. But I've actually spoken about the psychology of loving money, right? The psychology of how to train your brain to actually make more money, right? And because I was reading this something somewhere yesterday, and I realized that it all depends on how you look at it, how you look at money from a different perspective, from a different view. So it all depends from that angle. One second. Yeah, so it all depends on how you look at money, from which angle, from a different angle. So I've actually made a proper video about how you can train your brain to start looking at money from a different angle, and how you can train your brain to start loving money, right? So I'm gonna mostly no, it's not a it's not a yeah, it's somewhat like a psychology video, but it's more about how you should start looking at money. And see, for example, there's a lot of difference when you talk about, have you seen people who have made a lot of money, right, versus someone who's not made money? There's a massive difference between their attitudes, right? Someone who's made money or someone who knows how to make money, you will see the way he behaves, he moves, he thinks. Suddenly you'll be like, dude, this guy is so confident. Maybe because he got money, that's why he's so confident. But he's very confident. A lot of personality changes are there. Whereas if you look at someone who hasn't made money, you will see that there is a lot of problems to him, right? So I'm going to talk about that basically. It's a very quick, short video, approximately 15-20 minutes video from that perspective. I'm still editing it, but I will launch it. You should definitely see it. It's quite interesting, right? Quite interesting for you guys to watch. Okay, so I'll drop it soon. Either way, all's good. See you soon. Okay, if you're not registered for that event, please go register for that event, right? The number of people that are coming is mental. I'll see you soon. Okay, bye.